All right, I'll pop you guys on mute and let's get started. Just down on our back today. So just starting, laying on your back. Yeah, have to work around this dog. She's just doesn't want to move. So on your back, just bring your knees up towards the ceiling here. And we're just going to rock the knees from side to side. Just rocking side to side. Beautiful, that's it. And for another 3, 2, let's go there. And last ones each way. All right, pulling your knees into your chest now. Holly, go over there. Off you go. Knees into your chest. We're going to pull the knees apart, keeping the toes together and draw a circle here. Bring the knees in, knees apart, drawing your circle. Knees in, knees apart, and just getting that movement going through the hip sockets. All right, let's reverse that circle now. So push the knees away, drop them out, pull them back in. Push the knees away, drop them out, and back in. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulling those knees right into your chest, rocking side to side here. Then we'll go for some little rocks forward and back. So bring your chin to chest, rocking forward and back. Just massaging through the back, through the spine. For 3, 2, and last ones. Rock all the way up to a seated position. We're going to find our spine stretch. Legs out wide, tall through the spine. Chin to chest, round, pushing forward, pulse 1, 2, and 3. Then lift back up, sitting tall. Chin to chest, round, forward, 1, 2, and 3. Back up tall. Chin to chest, round, 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Keep going here. We've got another 6 to go. Beautiful. 4 more. 3, 2. Last ones. 1, 2, 3. Back up tall. Dropping your elbows down towards the mat here. And keep your elbows closer towards the legs, like really bending into them. Then dropping down. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to hold here. Then point your toes and then lift them up towards the ceiling. Point the toes, lift them up. So keeping the elbows down towards the mat, just moving through the ankles. Point and extend. Point and extend. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last ones. Beautiful. Sitting back up tall, bringing the legs back in together. Just shuffle forward a little bit so you've got some room behind you to lay down. We're going to grab hold of our right ankle before we lay down. So grab hold of your right ankle, lift the leg up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to think about our knee coming into our nose, so we pull the leg in and out, keeping your head in the same spot. We're going to go for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly slide your hands down the leg as you drop your spine down onto the mat. Let's grab hold of our Pilates ring or band get that looped around your right foot. Okay, toes are dropping down towards your nose here. So your band would be ideally sitting underneath the toes on that padded part at the top of the foot. So dropping the toes down towards your nose, holding here. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to drop the leg out towards the right side. So release the left hand, dropping the leg out towards the right. Keep your left leg glued down onto the mat for this one. Think about your toes pointing back up towards your nose. Now hold for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg back up, grabbing hold of the band with your left hand, and then drop your leg down towards the left side. You can really allow your body to rotate here. The leg can roll. That leg that's on the ground can roll off onto its side. Finding that spine twist, just holding here. Holding for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that right leg back up to the ceiling. We're going to then, actually what we're going to do here is we're going to use our leg to help us come back up to a seated position. All right, so we're lifting up into a seated position. Pop the ring to the side for the moment. We're going to go through those pulses with the left leg. So grab hold of the left ankle, lift the leg up, and then think about your knee coming in towards your nose. In and out, in and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sliding the hands down the leg, dropping your spine down onto the mat. Again, grab hold of your band into the left foot. We're going to drop the toes down towards the nose, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. With each exhale, drop the toes down a little bit further. Now we're going to drop the leg out to the left, so release the right hand, dropping the leg out towards the left side. And hold for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing hold of the Pilates ring with the right hand. Pull the leg over the body, dropping it down to the side. Beautiful, that's it. So keep holding here, another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg up. We're going to use that leg to lift back up to a seated position, coming all the way up. Let's get both feet hooked into our band or Pilates ring. We're going to go for a couple of little rocks, so just make sure you've got that little bit of room behind you, lifting the legs up, and then just rocking back, and then lifting back up, rocking back. For 3, we're going to end up on our back here. For 2, and 1 more. Onto the back, Both toes, both sets of toes dropping down towards our nose. Holding here. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking the left foot in front of the right leg. Find your 4, your upside down 4. And then we're going to bend into the right knee to get a little bit deeper into that left glute. Now, your choice here, you can either just hold into the stretch, or if it's a bit too much, if it's a bit too intense, just bend and extend the leg, just nice and slow. You're also just bending into the right knee as you're pushing the leg back towards the face for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap. Left foot into the band or the ring. Right foot in front, down below the knee. And again, we can bend into that left knee now to push our other leg back towards our face, or move through that movement. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping both legs down. You pop that ring or band off to the side now, just giving those knees a little rock side to side. All right, let's come up to a seated position now. So you can cross the legs, do a couple of little rocks, and then rocking up into a seated position. Beautiful. Onto the hands and knees. From here, we're going to be lifting up into our pike. So we tuck the toes, bum comes up to the sky. Now we're going to place our right foot in between our hands. Keep the back leg up high for this time. Now from here, we're going to try and make a triangle shape. So we're going to extend the right leg long and then bend into the knee, into the lunge. Then extend and bend into that knee. Beautiful, that's it. Now, the aim here is going to be trying to keep our chest as close to our leg as possible. So as you bend into the knee, feel your chest touching your thigh. As you extend, try and keep them as close as they can. Now, if you're feeling quite balanced here and you wanted to bring your hands behind your leg to help you, keep your chest close to your leg, go for it. It does take a little bit more balance. Or even have one hand down to the mat and one hand on the back of the leg. I'm going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. We're going to step the left foot all the way forward. And then step the right leg all the way back. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Bend into the knee and try and straighten out into the leg, finding that triangle shape. Bend and extend. Again, if you're feeling quite balanced here, you could bring one or both hands behind the left leg to help keep your chest closer to that leg. We'll go for another 5. Beautiful, that's it. Another 4. And 3. Two. And last ones. Hands to the mat, take the leg all the way back, we're back into pike. Finding your pike, dropping your heels down towards the mat. Pushing your chest towards the legs, help straighten out through the spine. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, untuck the toes. Finding child's pose. Dropping the bum down to the heels. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sliding the hands forward, lift the bum up towards the ceiling. Dropping your chest down towards the mat. Just going to hold here for the next 20 seconds. Keep reaching the hands forward, feeling that stretch, not only through the chest and shoulders, but maybe through the back there as well. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sliding your bum back down towards your heels, reaching the hands forward. We lift up onto the hands and the knees. Time for some happy cat, angry cat. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, hip distance apart. Happy cat, drop the tummy down, looking up to the sky. Angry cat, round the spine, look through to the knees. You're welcome to just close your eyes here and really just get into that movement. Finding your own pace and rhythm. When you're moving through your angry cat, let's really push our hands into the mat here to lift the upper back up as high as we can before dropping down into happy cat. I'm going to go for another 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last ones each way. And from here, we're just going to tuck the toes and look over our right shoulder, bum goes towards the left. Look over the left shoulder, bum goes to the right. So we just look from side to side. For 3, 2, and last ones each side. All right, from here, we're going to walk our hands around to the left, find your happy cat and angry cat again. Drop the tummy down, look up, then round the spine, look through to your knees. Drop the tummy down, look up, and around the spine, look through to the knees. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, last ones each way. Okay, walking the hands all the way around to the other side, around to the right. Happy cat, angry cat again. Let's go. 5 more each way. Two. And last ones. Walking the hands back through center, pushing back into child's pose. Hands are as far forward as you can. If you need to give the wrists a little bit of a roll out here, take this opportunity now just to give them a little roll. All right, so we're going to go into kind of thread the needle, but it's more or less just the hold of thread the needle. So we're going to lift the left arm up to the sky. Thread the needle through, resting the arm down onto the mat, and we're just holding here. You can take a nice bend into that right elbow as well. And we want to get a stretch into that shoulder. So let's think about the right side of our chest dropping back down towards the mat. You may move a fair amount, you may not move anything at all. It's just that feeling of dropping the right side of the chest down to get a little bit more into that left shoulder. We're going to hold for the next 20 seconds. Another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up. Right hand is up to the sky. Thread the needle through, resting the arm down onto the mat. Left side of the chest is going to drop down towards the mat here as well to get a little bit more into that right shoulder. And you can bend into that left elbow there as well. Beautiful, that's it. We're going to hold for 20 seconds. Holding for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing back into child's pose, reaching those hands as far forward as we can. From here, we're going to lift into our pike and then into our pigeon for a 2-minute hold today. So roll up to the sky, right knee down in between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Drop down into your preferred position. We're going to get in here for a 2-minute hold. So sinking down into that right hip. Keep sinking into that right hip with each exhale. Making any little adjustments here as you go along. Seeing where you can get into the deeper stretch. All right, we've got 1 minute to go. So allowing your body to become a bit heavier with every exhale. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes, find your pigeon, or your pike, so pike and then pigeon, and drop the left knee down. Dropping into your pigeon, into your preferred position. 2 minutes. Sinking down into that hip with every exhale. Just making any little adjustments here that you need to. One minute down, one to go. Keep sinking into that hip, allowing your body to become a little bit heavier with the exhale. Twenty seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the back toes, hands into the mat, lifting up into your pike, knees down, untuck the toes, child's pose. Reach the hands forward, drop the bum towards the heels, pushing them down towards the heels while you reach the fingertips as far forward as you can, holding for 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crossing the feet over, walking the hands back, flip over onto the bum, just staying into a cross-legged position here. Beautiful. All right. Hands just onto the knees. We're just going to go through our neck stretches here. So we're going to go around the world, starting by bringing your chin down to your chest, then head all the way back. Chin to chest, head all the way back. Chin to chest, head all the way back for 5. 2, and 1. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest, head all the way around, all the way back. To the other side, chin to chest. Let's reverse the circle. Chin to chest and reverse. Chin to chest and reverse. Two more each way. Beautiful. Bring the right hand up and over the left ear, dropping the head down to the right. Feel that stretch down the left side of the neck. Let's think about the shoulder dropping down away from the ear. From here, we're going to look under our right armpit, like turning the head down. Keep holding it down to the side so that stretch just moves a little bit further back into the neck. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up. Let's do the other side. Right hand over the left hand over the right ear, I should say. Down to the left. Feel that stretch down the right side of the neck. Shoulder is dropping down away from the ear. Then we turn the head to look under the left armpit. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands behind your head, interlacing the fingers, chin to chest, round through the spine. Allow your arms to become heavy here, so they're pulling through the back of the neck. Feeling that stretch, dropping down here and then lifting up like a sunflower. Elbows out wide, looking up towards the ceiling. And then slowly dropping back down. Arms are heavy, feeling that stretch through the back of the neck. And then lifting back up. Find your own pace and rhythm. Five to go. Allowing those arms to become heavy as you drop. 2 more. Last one. Lifting back up, hands are going to come onto our chest now. Light amount of pressure. Head goes all the way back. Feel that stretch straight down the front of the neck. I'm just going to hold here for 15 seconds. Let's take the head all the way back and then off to the right. Feeling that stretch down the left side of the neck. 15 seconds. Head all the way back and off to the left. Stretch goes down the right side of the neck. Ten. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center and up. It'll roll through those shoulders. We're going to drop down onto our side now. It doesn't matter which side you start with. We're going to go for our book openers. So nice tucking with those knees. Bring both hands out in front. Reach that top hand over the bottom hand. We lift the arm up to the ceiling and then drop it back behind. Then lift it up. Okay, coming up and over. See if you can get both shoulders down onto the mat before lifting back up and over. 5 to go. Three, 2, last ones. Beautiful, lifting the knees up to the ceiling. We're going to roll straight over to the other side and do the same thing here. Reach that top hand over, lift the arm up, and then see if you can touch both shoulders onto the mat before lifting back up and over. Go for another 5. And 4. 3. 2. And last ones. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come over onto our front, pushing back into child's pose. So rolling over, walking the forearms back, sinking back into child's pose, reaching the hands forward, dropping the bum down to the heels. We hold for 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tucking the toes under, I'm going to walk the legs out quite wide here. So we're lifting up into plank, walking the legs out quite wide. Walk the hands back in between the legs. Then restack back up tall, lifting the arms up to the sky. Butterfly down, we drop back down, keeping those legs wide, chin to chest, coming all the way down. Coming down, dropping your head down as low as you can. If you need to walk those legs out a little bit wider, go for it. Then lifting back up, arms up to the sky. Dropping back down. We're going to come all the way down this time. From here, we walk the hands forward. You can come almost into a plank here if you'd like to. And then walk the hands all the way back in between the legs, dropping the head down towards the mat and forward again. We're just going to do a few rounds of these. Beautiful, that's it. Let's go for 3 more. Last ones. Walk the hands back to center when you're done. From here, we're going to walk the feet back in together. Walking the feet back in towards each other. Once they're about hip distance apart, slowly restack the spine. Standing all the way back up tall. Arms to the sky, interlace the fingertips, palms up. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine, dropping down. Restack. Just finding your own pace and rhythm here for your roll downs. Interlacing those fingers as the arms come up, push the palms up. Chin to chest, round, dropping back down. Coming all the way down now. Reaching the hands down towards the mat. Bend the knees, feel your chest touching your legs. Let's keep them as close as we can as we start to straighten out through the legs. If you want to bring your hands to the back of the legs to help you keep your chest close to the legs, go for it. Deep bend in the knees and try and straighten them out as much as you can, keeping your chest as close to your legs as you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset the spine all the way back up tall. Lifting the arms up and overhead. Palms up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come all the way down. We're going to come down onto the mat, just finishing off with some deep belly breathing to stretch out through the diaphragm. So just finding your pipe, knees down. Now wherever you want to, whatever position you'd like to come into, whether it's cross-legged, laying down on the ground, legs long or knees up, pillow under the head, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just going to place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Just take a few regular breaths to begin with. Welcome to close your eyes. On your next inhale, inhale deeply into your belly. Feel your hand rise with the breath. And then exhale when you're ready. All of the air out of your mouth. Inhale deeply, feel that hand rise with the belly. And exhale, dropping the belly button down towards the mat. Breathing deep into that belly, really trying to expand the belly full of air. Two more deep breaths in. Last one. And once you're done, just return to a regular breath again. You can start to rock the knees or wiggle the toes. Slowly open your eyes. And we are all done for the evening. Just take your time coming back up.